Sheriff's Department and County Jail did not respond to a request for comment sought by AL.com on Sunday. Alright?
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it cracking. All right. So how many of you have ever heard the phrase, let's put him on ice? Well, that's actually what the guards at this Alabama jail did to an individual named Anthony Tony Mitchell. All right. So now there's some interesting things about this that we'll get into as we begin to embark on the trail of this cold story. So let's get into it. Anthony Tony Mitchell froze to death after guards put him in walk-in freezer at Alabama jail. Apparently there's a lawsuit. Remember, this is the stuff that never happens ever. And remember, white people are outraged because these kind of stories, quote unquote, don't get any media attention. Why the white media wouldn't cover when the white supremacy system harms white people? Well, I guess that would just blow the cover on things. An Alabama man froze to death inside a county jail after he was placed inside a walk-in freezer or another cold area by guards. A recently filed lawsuit alleges the family of Anthony Tony Mitchell says that more than a dozen jail officials in Walker County abused him and then schemed to cover up the alleged mistreatment. Now, we've never heard anything like this before, haven't we? I just recently did a live stream about former Officer Tatum, and former Officer Tatum said that one thing he enjoys doing is calling out other corrupt cops. Well, this is every reason for Officer Tatum to do a video about this. It's about police abusing a white person, and it's about corrupt cops. So it's got your favorite people, white people, it's got corrupt cops, which you say you like doing content about, and they were involved in corruption. So there's absolutely no reason for a video about this topic here to not appear on Officer Tatum's content library, unless he's a hypocrite. But imagine that. Mitchell dealt with hellish conditions inside the jail for roughly 2 weeks before his death, following his arrest in mid-January. His grieving mother, Margaret Mitchell, argues in the lawsuit. While Tony languished naked and dying of hypothermia in the early morning hours of January 26th, and his chances for survival trickled away, numerous corrections officers and medical staff wandered over to his open cell door to speculate and be entertained by his condition, the bombshell complaint claims. A Walker County sheriff's official told a relative that Mitchell, 33, would receive help while inside the jail after his arrest. But instead, he was tased by guards and housed in the jail naked due to the facility's suicide watch policy, the lawsuit speculates. Mitchell suffered from drug addiction and faced both quote-unquote mental and physical health woes, according to his family. So that's him down there, okay? So now here it says the lawsuit states it appeared that Mitchell was strapped down to a restraint chair. How many of you guys remember those live streams that I did on Blacklight Revelations news reviews and reactions where we talked about the dangers of the restraint chairs and different things like that? And placed in the jail kitchen's walk-in freezer or a similar frigid environment for an extended time as some sort of twisted punishment. Now, I'm curious, is that in the policy manual to do that? Mitchell was arrested on January 12th after authorities responded to a call from the concerned family member. How many times do I tell these people, if your family member has a mental health issue, don't call the police because you'll be going to your family member's funeral. I remember when I talked about that guy in Rochester, New York. I think his last name is Pruitt. I can't remember his first name. And I remember there were some PC people who were extremely triggered when I said that. Well, hey, PC people who were triggered, here goes some cops doing the same thing to a PC man. When deputies arrived, Mitchell allegedly fired a gun at them once before law enforcement retreated to the woods near his house. The sheriff's office said in a press release the next day. After a mass of officials flooded the scene, including Sheriff Nick Smith, Mitchell was taken into custody. Okay. Deputies recovered meth, heroin, and a handgun from the location, authorities said. So, also they said that doesn't happen either. When Mitchell was taken to a local hospital, his internal body temperature was only 72 degrees. Now, let me ask you guys something in the question. What is the normal human temperature that's necessary for life? Leave it in the comment section. While an autopsy has not been released, it is clear that Tony's death was wrongful, the result of horrific, malicious abuse and mountains of deliberate indifference, the lawsuit states. An emergency room doctor noted in Mitchell's medical records that it was hard to understand why his body was so cold. He could have had a medical condition that led to hypothermia and isn't sure if he was exposed to a cold environment, the doctor wrote. When Mitchell was found inside the cold area, medical treatment was delayed for 5 hours before he finally received help. When he arrived at the hospital, he had no pulse and only agonal respirations of 2 to 4 breaths per minute, the lawsuit states. All right. The Mitchell family credits one corrections department official for preserving footage of Mitchell's experience in jail. Guard Karen Kelly has also sued the Walker County Sheriff's Office over her termination after she shared the videos with Mitchell's relatives of him facing abuse in jail. Alabama.com reported. So, again, what we have is a law enforcement whistleblower, Karen Kelly, who provided video evidence of what was going on in jail to the family. And guess what happened? They canned her. The Mitchell family's lawyer slammed the jail in a statement to the Post. "This is the worst case of inmate abuse I have ever seen," attorney Jen Goldfarb said. "The evidence of abuse would have been buried with Tony Mitchell, but for the bravery of a lone corrections officer who made videos of what really happened to Tony and shared one of them, and they fired her for exposing the truth of this abuse." The Sheriff's Department and County Jail did not respond to a request for comment sought by AL.com on Monday. All right. So, yeah, when it comes to this particular situation, man, that was cold-hearted. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. This is pretty messed up, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice, smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and I will catch you all on the next video. All right? Peace.